Hey, it's John-Marc, and thanks for checking out my latest drawing videos on teaching you how to draw cartoons. Not in 3 easy steps. This is going to be a new series that I'm currently working on. I'm going to let you watch me using my stylus, and on the final step that I normally always share with you, like step 1, step 2, and step 3. Well, this is step 3 on how I do a tighter line with using my stylus, and I'm going to be doing it with the dark lead. Alright, one thing you should actually know about Garfield is close to my heart is, yeah, I got a soft heart for cats. I got a few of them my own. I grew up with them and I still have them right now. A bunch of little silly kitties. Now, one thing that's also really encouraging for all artists is what inspired Jim Davis to do Garfield? Something similar. He had a ton of cats. Maybe you have something in your life, a lot of life, and you could turn that into a cartoon. Just a thought. Anyway, so let's watch me do this, and if you have any questions, make sure you actually subscribe to my YouTube channel and put some comments in there. I'll definitely answer them. All right, let's begin. All right, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my little pencil, and I have my little rotating tool right here that I can rotate Garfield. Watch. See, that's how I can rotate my paper, make it easier for me to draw instead of just like holding it there and moving my arm around. I have my rotating tool. So that's down here and my little space bar, and I can easily move the paper around. So this is what you're going to actually see me do. So when I get to this step, what I normally like to do is go tighter and a little bit slower and a little bit more in depth. All right, so let's begin the little lesson. Working on his nose first. Why his nose? I have no idea. I just thought of that. All right, let's get his eyes there. As you can see, I'm turning it the other way around. It's a little bit easier for me to get that shape there. All right, let's get that. His big eyes. I think that's what makes Garfield such a unique character, is his personality with his eyes and how they're always like half moon. I think that is such a neat thing. I enjoy that. All right, here we go around the other side of the eye, again to the top. Let's color in his eyeballs. There we go. All right, bingo, got his whole face, well, almost his whole face. Let's get his little cheeks in there. I think it's kind of fun is how his mouth is really high up, if you notice that. And I'm going a little bit over. There we go. Rotating him again. Now let's get that. His little jaw there. Or all his lasagna. And as he picks on Odie all the time. Alright, that's good. Ah, like it, like it. He's coming along. Slow and steady. He always has a big belly. Let's get the side of his head now, right now. So I can get his ears together. And I think they did a classic thing with his whiskers. I like that a lot. They're not by his nose. They shot it all the way up here, his little whiskers. I'm going to get the top of his ear here. Let's get the other here. Again, it's one thing with cartooning is no different than traditional art. It's just more simpler, and the strokes are bigger and broader, but they still have the overlapping action or the depth. As you can see, the two ears, one's in front of the other one, and they're also going to be a little bit smaller. Here we go. Let's get that other side. If you can do cartoons, you can do any type of realistic. That's a good basic. You can start off with that. Here's his whiskers here. Jink, really quick. Out, out. All right, and out, out, out. Let's get underneath his chin there. Got to get those little lines for his face, of course. I got a couple on the other side, and I was sneaking in. That's that little rotation there. I had the crosshair in there, which helps me to know where his nose, eyes, and all the other perspectives. So that's my crosshair right in here. That's what I normally do, so I know which way he's looking, or any character for that matter. And let's get his finger done. That's looking there. Get the other one over here. Looking pretty good. I should have had him eating some lasagna. You know, I'm getting hungry for lasagna just thinking of that. Okay, and here we go. His hand. Well, his hand. What am I saying? His hand. His paw. There we go. That looked good. Fun character. Yeah, I should airbrush him in one time here using the computer. And show the technique on airbrushing. Ooh, he's lying down there. Or he could actually be laying down on some lasagna. You know, that would be something funny to see. What would you think he's actually laying down on? Some lasagna? Or lying down on John? Or on, whatchamacallit, Odie? He's always doing something to somebody. Alright, let's get his belly. Yeah, my kitties right now, they're all like lazy, lying down and sleeping themselves. And they keep me up at night time too. Or should I say, wake me up. Okay, that's not much more for this one. This one says, pretty simple one. And I love the curvature. His legs are almost very bendable, like if they were like Gumby back in those days. Gumby? You never heard of Gumby? Pokey and Gumby? Gotta check it up on our website. Actually, I should do a lesson on those two. On Gumby and Pokey. Gumby, yeah. He's a little green character and his little friend is like a little donkey. Alright. His foot's overlapping action. That's his knee here and his foot's behind each other. That's the thing that makes really, really unique when you get those poses right. And if you need to get a pose, wow, how do you think you might get a pose something like this? If you can't get off the top of your head, ask somebody to sit down and cross their legs like that, snap a picture, take them and turn them into a cartoon. Done it. Helps me a lot. You use live models. Okay. Just about done with his foot. Foot, paw. Alright. Getting around the corner, here we go. Get little toes on the bottom there. Another one down here, and I think we're just about done. There we go. Let me slide him over now. I think he's done. Let's add some shading in the ear right there on both of them. A little different on inking and pencil. Alright, there's Garfield. And you saw the step I did. I started any old where I wanted to do and just zoom in and just slowly go wherever I want to. I can come back here and come change it a little here, add a little bit more stroke. I can take a new layer in Photoshop and ink him in. And then from that point on, I can color him as well. Well, thanks for checking out this video and have a great day.